Mmm, tasty. So, I got a package, I got a package, I got a package, I got a package, I got a package. I'm way too excited about this, but I got a package. I wonder what it could be. Now I just need to find a frame for it, which will probably not be for at least a week when I have money for it. So, but as soon as I do, it will be up on the wall, and I will show you the finished result when it's framed and ready for your viewing and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. I'm thinking putting it in the bedroom. Ideally, I'd want it on that wall, but I don't have anything that'll go that high. Or I could put it on this wall, but again, I don't really have anything that'll go that high. I could put it lower, I guess, like there, but I'd be off with that, and then, yeah, so I gotta figure something out for that. Anyway, okay, so two things. First, of course, the one time I don't know where was I? The one time that I accidentally forget my camera, which is the first time this year, taking it everywhere with me, even when I haven't shot a single bit of footage. But today, didn't even occur to me. Mainly, I think because it was warm enough not to wear my coat, and I normally, like, when I put the coat on, I was like, oh yes, this needs to go in the pocket, and I didn't have that kind of reminder this time, so sorry. But it sucks because if you remember the deer carcass that I had 2 days ago, if you need a refresher, here. Yeah, that one. The carrion birds have taken it. When I went by today, there were some giant, either, I want to say they were vultures, but I don't know that vultures are that common around here. I want to say condors, but are condors like carrion birds, like vultures? I need to look this up, and I can't right now because I'm filming this, but I will in a minute, and I'll tell you my thoughts later, I guess. Anyway, I went to the grocery store and got dinner, and that is because we're expecting snow. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Eastern North Carolina, we don't get snow very often here. It's kind of a running joke that when I was growing up in New Bern, you know, like one flake on the ground and the entire town would just friggin' panic because nobody was used to snow, and it'd just be this whole big issue. And I just remember, like, my dad was vice president of the community college and then president, and I remember so many times the superintendent of the school system would call him up on snow days and check with him if he was going to close the college. And if the college closed, then, you know, the school system would close. So it was so funny waking up and seeing snow of any variety, and then immediately, like, hearing that phone ring and just rushing down to Dad. My sister and I would just look up at him with these puppy dog faces, like, please close the schools. Please close the schools. It was weird. Like, he had that power, and we were just like, please let it happen, let it happen, let it happen. So, you know, and apparently tomorrow, like, all the schools in the area have closed. A lot of businesses are going to be closed. The meeting that I was supposed to have tomorrow has been canceled. So, there may be snow tomorrow. Every other time there's been snow and potential snow, I have not seen any of it. It hasn't reached Leland, which is literally, like 15 miles from Wilmington. So you would think that weather wouldn't be that, divided amongst itself, but apparently it is. So there may or may not be snow tomorrow. I don't know. It'd be nice. And I also realized that you guys don't know any of this because, I didn't actually vlog on this channel from the snow potential months last year because I didn't start the vlog until like March, which it's only snowed in March here like twice in my lifetime. The first time was when my sister was born. There was a massive snow in 1980 when my sister was born. So that's always the joke, is Heather was born in a blizzard, I was born in a heat wave because my birthday's in July. So anyway, I'm rambling and I'm going to stop this because I'm going to eat. So there may be more of an update later. Well, after way too much pizza and a bit of a nap, I watched a documentary on Roman Polanski because it's about to drop off Netflix. Thought it was going to be a lot more interesting than it was, but it was done like an ABC 60 Minutes special, 60 Minutes is CBS. But it was done like a ABC 2020. It was done like a 2020 or 60 Minutes special edition where they just go back and examine all the like news footage and film footage that they have, and then it had these like really stupid typewriter font like text bits that just ran over the screen. It's like, you couldn't hire a narrator to just read that as it's appearing on the screen? Because there's just periods of long silence as this stuff's appearing on the screen, and they could have easily gotten somebody to read that, and it was so kind of half-assed. Like, it was not as good as I was hoping it was going to be, because it's a documentary about Roman Polanski, and Roman Polanski is such a damn good filmmaker regardless of his issues. It's like you expect something out of the documentary about him. You know what I mean? Like, you expect a certain artistic ability from the filmmakers who decide to make the documentary about the man who's a phenomenal filmmaker. So, probably my fault for expecting that much, but, So, yeah, I actually kind of, like, fell asleep in the middle of that. Because, again, it just was not engaging enough to keep my interest. It wasn't bad. I learned a lot, but could have been done a lot better. Yeah, so that's my day, waiting on snow. Based on the current time, it should start coming in about a couple hours if they haven't changed it yet. I haven't checked my phone. And I didn't check on those birds either. Forgot to do that. I'll do that for tomorrow. So, I'm going to sign off. As always, hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow.